Hey, it's Randy with myEcon, and in this video, we're talking about the myEcon compensation plan in 2019 and what that looks like for you. Hey, it's Randy from myEcon. Welcome to this channel where we talk about the different opportunities that we use to increase our online income and tips and tricks. And we just want to help people create an environment of wealth in their life. So if this is your first time here, consider subscribing and hit that bell notification so that you can be reminded when we upload new content. Yeah, earlier I just did a live video for Facebook Live, and I just wanted to kind of cut part of that out so that I could upload it to my YouTube subscribers and y'all can get a look at that. So here it goes right now. And yes, it is working. It is working. It is working. Welcome. Hey, it's Randy with myEcon, and we're live again. And maybe my microphone is working this time so the people that visit our site and watch this live video or watch the replay aren't saying, "What is that guy talking? His mouth's moving and I don't hear nothing." But hey, it's me and I'm live. It's late for some people. It's early for others. Let's get this rock and rolling. What I want to talk to you tonight about is a question that people keep sending me. They keep asking me, hey, Sharon, she's watching with me. Thanks. What are people asking me? They're asking me about the compensation plan for myEcon. And I'm like, man, it's a lot of information. And I try to explain it to them. And check this out. I wish I could like turn the camera around. You could see I have my phone mounted on my microphone boom like some real professional. Because I got all these people streaming comments in and I want to make sure I can read them all. That's how cool we are. But I got all this equipment. All I need is viewers, but they're going to come because I'm going to show you the information about the compensation plan. The other reason why I wanted to go live tonight was to kind of reiterate this announcement about our Facebook group. If you're watching this from the myEcon page, if you just kind of scroll down just a little bit, there's a spot for groups that we created from this page, and it's called the Credit Repair 5-Day Challenge. And we want you to join. It's absolutely free. It's kind of a training group. And we're going to teach you the five components that make up your FICO score. This is stuff that you never learned in high school. And you really kind of need to know it. I'm learning that later in life. Look, you know, they say that about 80% of Americans have a low, maybe not low, but lower than excellent credit score. And that doesn't mean you even have to be bad at paying your bills. It's just from living life. And there's 5 things that go in to make up your FICO score, and most people don't even know what they are because we were never taught them. And you have complete control over that. So we want to teach you how to do that, get everybody in a better position, and help as many people as we can for absolutely free. We're going to do that through this Facebook group. So we just, down scrolling below this video, or while you're watching the other information about the compensation plan, we'll have all kinds of information about how you can get in that group, do the 5-day challenge, and then get invited to our VIP group after that. So what I'm going to do in a minute here is I'm going to go ahead and share a video about the compensation plan. And while you're watching that, I'm going to mute my mic, but we're going to have chat going. And if you got any questions, we can answer it while that's going on. Then I'll come back to you. If you watch to the end of this video, I'm going to give you a special deal to join our team. Even if you are one of those type of people who don't need all the information, you're ready to see what I got to offer. But you got to get in before midnight, and you have to watch to the end of the video to get the special deal. So let's see if we can get this thing video, and let's see what's up.
To the myEcon compensation plan video. When you enroll in myEcon, you start as a marketing director. As a marketing director, you receive 35% on personal CV. CV is commission value. myEcon assigns each product or service it sells a commission value. Each product or service is assigned a CV dollar amount that is on personal CV. A marketing director receives $10 for the first person he personally sponsors, who purchases an income-shifting membership. In this example, A is your first enrolled income-shifting membership sale. As a marketing director, you will receive $10 for this sale. You will also be promoted to the next rank, which is titled Executive Vice President. You may also be promoted to Executive Vice President by simply selling $100 of personal CV in retail product sales. The first person you sponsor will be passed up into your immediate upline Executive Vice President's base shop. However, you will earn a 5% base shop match on person A when person A becomes an Executive Vice President and begins building their own base shop. As an Executive Vice President, you are now positioned to create your own base shop, beginning with the next person you sponsor. Executive Vice Presidents get a pay raise and earn 60% CV on personal retail sales and 25% CV on base shop retail sales. Executive Vice Presidents also earn a 100% commission of $50 for every person you personally sponsor who purchases an income-shifting membership, and a $40 commission on every person sponsored by a base shop associate who purchases an income-shifting membership. Executive Vice Presidents who do not maintain a 1-month retention of 75% in their base shop will receive a reduction of $35 on personally sponsored marketing directors and $25 on marketing directors sponsored by base shop associates. In our example, you are an Executive Vice President and you personally sponsor person B. You earn a 100% commission of $50. Person B wants to get promoted to Executive Vice President, so person B sponsors person C. When this happens, you earn a $40 commission. Person B earns a $10 commission, but more importantly, person B gets promoted to Executive Vice President and is moved to your first generation. Person C remains in your base shop until person C decides to sponsor person D. When this happens, you earn another $40 in commission. Person C earns a $10 commission, but more importantly, person C gets promoted to Executive Vice President and is also moved to your first generation. Person D remains in your base shop until person D decides to sponsor person E. When this happens, you earn yet another $40 in commissions. Person D earns a $10 commission, but more importantly, person D gets promoted to Executive Vice President and is also moved to your first generation. This process repeats itself to infinity. You continue to earn $40 commissions on base shop marketing directors who sponsor their first person to get promoted to Executive Vice President. You could literally earn thousands of dollars on people who you don't know who promote out of your base shop to Executive Vice President. This is why it is important for you to work with every marketing director in your base shop by helping them recruit their first person. In this example, notice that you only personally sponsored person A and person B, but you get paid $40 to infinity on person C, D, E, and beyond. If you decide that you want to personally sponsor multiple people, you could build multiple base shops. Each base shop could potentially grow to infinity. In this example, you personally sponsor person B. You would earn a $50 commission. Person B would sponsor person B1. You would earn a $40 commission on person B1. This process could continue to infinity, producing $40 commissions each time a person is sponsored. But then you decide to personally sponsor person C, which creates a new base shop. You would earn $50 commission, and person C would then sponsor person C1. You would then earn a $40 commission on person C1. This process could continue to infinity, producing $40 commissions each time a person is sponsored. Again, you decide to personally sponsor another person that we will call person D, which creates yet a new base shop. You would earn a $50 commission. Person D would sponsor person D1. you would earn a $40 commission on person D1. This process could continue to infinity, producing $40 commissions each time a person is sponsored. So as you can see, you can create multiple base shops that each have $40 commissions produced to infinity. Let's now discuss the income you earn in your generations. When a marketing director promotes out of your base shop and becomes your first generation executive vice president, they will want to start their own base shop and build their network of personally sponsored marketing directors paying $50 in 100% commissions and $40 in base shop commissions. As they build their base shop organization, they will receive $50 and $40 commissions to infinity. You will receive generational overrides on all of those same people. Your generational overrides will be based on your qualified rank. Let's take a look at what those overrides are. If you're an executive vice president, you will get paid $2.50 for each membership sold in generations 1 through 3. You will also receive 3% of CV generated in generations 1 through 3 and $1 per month for each active Dream Team residual qualified member in generations 1 through 3. If you're an executive vice president gold, you will get paid $7.50 for each membership sold in generations 1 through 4. You'll also receive 7% of CV generated in generations 1 through 4 and $3 per month for each active Dream Team residual qualified member in generations 1 through 4. If you're an executive vice president platinum, you will get paid $9.50 for each membership sold in generations 1 through 5. You will also receive 10% of CV generated in generations 1 through 5 and $5 per month for each active Dream Team residual qualified member in generations 1 through 5. If you're an executive vice president infinity, you will get paid $12 for each membership sold in generations 1 through 5, plus $2.50 for memberships sold in generations 6 through infinity, down to the next qualified EVP infinity, and then 50 cents for each membership sold down to the next 4 qualified EVP infinities. You will also receive 13% of CV generated in generations 1 through 5, plus 2% of CV generated in generations 6 through infinity, down to the next qualified EVP infinity, and then 2% of CV down to the next 4 qualified EVP infinities, and $7 per month for each active Dream Team residual membership in generations 1 through 5, plus $2 per month for each active Dream Team membership in generations 6 through infinity, down to the next qualified EVP infinity, and then 50 cents per month for each active Dream Team qualified membership, down to the next 4 qualified infinities. CEO infinities receive EVP infinity commissions plus a prorated share of myEcon's infinity revenue pool. See compensation footnotes for detailed infinity and CEO infinity overrides. In this example, we will show how your organization grows to multiple generations. From our previous example, you personally sponsored person B, who became an executive vice president and moved to your first generation. Now, person B decides he wants to grow his organization and sponsors B1. Since person B personally sponsored person B1, person B earns a $50 commission. Person B1 sponsors person B2. Since this is person B1's first enrollee, B1 earns $10 and B earns $40. B1 is promoted to executive vice president. Person B1 moves to person B's first generation and your second generation. Now that person B1 is an executive vice president, B1 decides he wants to grow his organization and sponsors person B3. Since person B1 personally sponsored person B3, B1 earns a $50 commission. Person B3 sponsors person B4. Since this is person B3's first enrollee, B3 earns $10. B1 earns $40. and B3 is promoted to executive vice president. Person B3 moves to person B2's first generation, person B's second generation, and your third generation. Now that person B3 is an executive vice president, B3 decides he wants to grow his organization and sponsors person B5. Since person B3 personally sponsored person B5, B3 earns a $50 commission. Person B5 sponsors person B6. Since this is person B5's first enrollee, B5 earns $10, B3 earns $40, and B5 is promoted to executive vice president. This process repeats itself to create third, fourth, and fifth generations and beyond. Let's take a look at the potential upfront and residual pay that can be earned over a course of a year when a person who is a qualified Infinity has 100 MDs a week or 400 MDs a month entering into his super team. In January, 400 new marketing directors enter his super team at $12 per income shifting membership sale, which would pay $4,800. In February, he repeats the same activity and has 400 new marketing directors in his super team. At $12 per income shifting membership, that would pay $4,800. This continues to repeat itself each month, March, April, and May. Something interesting happens in June. In June, the marketing directors who joined in January have now paid their monthly income shifting membership fee at least 5 months in the current calendar month. In this example, the Infinity still gets 400 new marketing directors in his super team for the month, but he also picks up Dream Team residuals from the income shifting membership sales made in January. In this example, we factor in a 50% attrition.
Don't go to sleep on me, baby.
Qualified income shifting memberships at $7 per membership pays $1,400. This gives him a grand total of $6,200, a $1,400 increase for doing the same work. In the month of July, things get even more interesting. The Infinity still gets 400 new marketing directors in his super team. He also picks up the DTR from the January income shifting membership sales, but now the February income shifting membership sales have now paid their monthly income shifting membership fee at least 5 months in the current calendar month. We still account for 50% attrition for February memberships. The Infinity's income increases to $7,600 for the same amount of effort. Let's extrapolate this over the next several months. In August, this Infinity continues to do the same amount of work and his income increases to $9,000. In September, it grows to $10,400. In October, $11,800. In November, $13,200. In December, $14,600. And 1 full year later, in January, his income is $16,000. He is doing no more work than the work he started doing a year earlier. If we run the numbers out until June, making it 18 months into this run, this Infinity will earn $23,000 in June of 2020. This is the power of myEcon's compensation plan. Note, these numbers do not include CEO bonuses, product sales, or base shop sales.
Okay, was that enough for you? Did you get enough information? Because everyone keeps asking me, hey, what's the compensation plan for myEcon? And that's pretty much it. That's everything in detail. I just, sometimes when I watch things like that, my eyes glaze over, and maybe you were too. Maybe I saw people coming in and out of the live, but it's okay because all the information is there. And then guess what? I'm going to repurpose this video. I'm going to take that. Oh my goodness. What happened to my video? It's back. Maybe I just streamed too long. Now look, I have this thing at the end of the video and it's going to mess up my repurpose of this thing to the YouTube. But that's okay because look, right below where I'm talking right now, there's this thing scrolling back and forth, giving you all our contact information. Get that. Write down one of those if you watch Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. What else is on there? Maybe that's it. But check it out. Follow us. We got lots of information. It's really cool. And those of you that stayed to the end, or if you're watching the replay and you cheated and you scrolled all the way to where we're at right now, you're going to get the bonus. Look, yeah, this is all about myEcon. It's just one of the opportunities that we promote under Marky Coast banner, but it's pretty awesome. And if you want to join our team, I'm going to go ahead and give you like a $80 discount and get you in for less than a pizza. But you got to get in before tonight at midnight. And what I'm going to do is put the information that you need at the bottom of this screen. Boom. Okay, now you see that thing scrolling. It's about the Credit Repair 5-Day Challenge group that we put together. And there's that website right there. Write it down. This one. That one. It'll come back in just a minute. That will put you on a list, and you will get the special deal. It'll take you to a landing page with all the information. If you do it before midnight tonight, which is Friday night, cool. If you're watching the replay, sorry. But you can still get on our team. We got awesome stuff, and you can learn all about it if you just go to that website right there. Okay? And I really appreciate you joining us. There it is right there, right there, right there. Get it while it's hot. Only till midnight.